about now? Okay, sounds like I got audio now. Hey. Oh, okay, we got this problem from before. It's now a week over. Oh wait, I think I might everything back. Okay, now everything's muted. Yeah, I got this problem from now a week ago. Do I remember it? No, we'll have to like rethink through it. Yeah, let me ping Discord too. Um, the I should drop the Discord string as well. Pop that into the chat. A second. Trying to get people into the Discord because we can chat offline, answer questions about coding problems or whatever you're working on. That might be cool, but I don't have that many streamers right now, so I don't have so many viewers. Streams. Okay, I think everything's set up. Let's dive into it. So the basic problem was trying to find this like substring thing. So given two strings S and T of length T and M, respectively, return the minimum window substring of S such that every character in T, including duplicates, is included in the window. There's no such substring returned the empty string. So like we have to find a substring that contains all these characters. And I think originally we'd implemented just the brute force way of checking this thing. I actually don't remember what we implemented, but it came up with a better idea. The last thing we came up with was like moving window idea of like has to also be in order, right? I'm not sure. Does it have to? No, it doesn't have to. So yeah, basically, I think the idea was that we're going to keep track of inside of our window how many characters that we've found. When we found characters, and then what we'll do is once we've found all the characters, let's say at least one substring that exists, then we'll start removing characters from the left-hand side, and then go searching for them. So, so for example, that ABC example, going down here is like, we're gonna keep searching, the window's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger until we find all the characters. Then we like, okay, cool, can we find a different A that would give us a smaller window? And so that would bring us back to here, because there's not any of our characters. We don't want to go past an important character. So then we'd start searching from the right until we found our missing A. And once we found the missing A, then we would, or then we'd go, okay, cool, can we get rid of the B? Until our next important character. And then we'd have to keep track that their B is already inside the string. So we actually have a valid thing here. And then we keep going and eventually, hopefully we find this one. That's the goal, that's the hope. And then let's see how far we got implementing it. Got a map of how many are inside of our window essentially. And I don't even know how old this is. This might have been one of our other previous attempts. This is just like figuring out how many in the. Oh, this is telling you how many characters we need. And yeah, the order doesn't matter. So we're just keeping track of this is all the things we need. So we're going through the required characters list. And for each one we're so this will be a map of all the characters we need and how many of each we need. So for like this one down here, this would be, oh, we can't see that. Or no, you can't see it. Okay. We'd probably have, the map would be a single entry for A, and it would have count 2. For this one, it'd be 3 entries, 1 for each. And I think, oh yeah, we've even got it down there. We've proven that we got that far. That you can't see, so okay. So 1 for each of these, 2 A's. That's what these are the required characters. Then now what we need is we need a start window. Keep it at to the very beginning. I don't think if I should keep it like undefined or something until we find the first character because I want to keep it so that these are always, at least the start is always I want my window always actually contain all the values. Debating if I want to do a pre-pass first to get the character to the right position, but it's gonna look so similar to the other one that I don't want to do that. Let's see. What which is for now, let's just do like as long as the start is less than stop. I don't know if that's the right condition, but we'll come back to it. Then we also need like to keep track of the best substring we found. So best start will so we haven't found 1 yet. Best start new string. Otherwise, it's gonna be a stop. Best start. I mean, these are gonna be the indexes. So I go look up the substring. Need one more. 0, 1, 2, 3. It's one less than it. So I think I just want my index to be the index that it lands on. So I'm probably gonna do +1 here. We'll see. Come back to later. Okay. So we're gonna have like different states essentially. So we're gonna have to go between we're looking on the left and then we're looking on the right. I'm just trying to figure out the right way to trigger that. Well, I guess I'll just write the code and then we'll figure out like, what the conditions are. It's still like I want to go back and fix all this. Let's see. All right, well, so one thing we're gonna need to do is just scan until we find a valid character. Um, so if something, then if the left-hand cursor is left-hand cursor is on a valid, not on a valid character, then we're gonna keep going. That's what we gotta do. That's our first condition. So the left start should be on one of our target characters. So if it's not, we got a problem. So then that makes me want to say start is -1. So if the start equals start, so that could be null essentially, but that's okay because our character map is like one. We're good. Is start. Wait. Get has. So if it doesn't have this character, then we need to increase start. Kind of muddled how we're like trying to iterate to this. Just trying to figure out the best way to switch between going left and going right. Because when we move over, like when we're in this first state where we're trying to search, once we move that start, We should just do this in multiple passes. This is gonna be easier. Get us into the good state. So let's try this. We might end it early, but we're gonna go through the it's a big one, right? We find the first character that is inside our target characters. Char F dot. As soon as we have one, then start equals I, and we can break. Find and kill start. And then if start from 0, we didn't actually hit it. So if we didn't find any characters that we need, then we can early out. That'll get us to a good start. Then should we also do the same thing for finding a good end? Then we also need to have a character map for included, or like missing. Really like how many we still need required. Thinking it's going to go negative when we've got extras. But it's also a character map. New map, and to start, it's the same. So I can just hit this like this. Okay. I don't know if that works. Well, finally. So when we do find that thing, required characters, get char. So we're gonna go find our first character, and we'll exclude ourselves from it. And we should set that end equal to start plus 1. So it means we're gonna have to like look through. Tempted to like pull zeros out of the map and have like also like extra characters where we preset, and then this is just to always make sure that our lookups are all one. This is like keeping track of the count of how many we need. When we get to 0, then we'll remove it from here. And if we find another one, we'll add one here. And then when we need a character, we'll see if we have any extra ones. If we do, we can take from there. If we don't, then we'll add it as a required character. And we should always know that since our left-hand side is always a required character, it should be able to keep track that way. The first part is that, so search until we find a required character, set our start, and there's one more than that. We remove our thing. There should always be at least, there's only filled with things we need, there should only be one, so that at least start one. Okay, so that should be fine. We have to do the same thing. It's not, we have to do this until we find our end window. So we just and we don't need anything. End is already what we get to, as long as end plus that length and plus plus. Okay, if we have it inside of this what's required character, then get it and remove it. Well, if rect equals 1, so we're like ready to remove it, we got the last one, then that delete, we'll remove it from the list. Otherwise, oh, actually, if we have the target character, we do this part if required characters still have it, because, well, actually, we just do the get, I mean, if we don't need this character anymore, then we want to add it to the extra characters. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce that. The honey? Thanos. I'm doing well. How about you? I don't show my chat on screen because I've got 3 chats. So I don't know how to do it. So. Edit your message on Kick. If you have any questions, also let me know. Good. Glad to hear. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Good. Glad you're doing well. We are working on the code problems, doing practice stuff, trying to find a more efficient algorithm than the n squared or whatever I had to start with. So we're playing around with this like moving window idea. I don't stream every day. I usually stream once a week. This time, around this time. Sometimes I do Fridays Japan time. I'm in Japan, so but it just kind of depends on the week. And then I'm gonna be gone for 3 weeks coming up soon. But if you want to join the Discord, I'm trying to like create kind of a little group there. I haven't done playing games on stream yet. Mostly been doing coding problems and stuff. I'll probably keep doing coding problems until I get a new job. I'm just basically using this for practice, coding practice for interviews. And then I just thought, hey, I'm sitting here doing coding problems anyways, might as well stream it. Are you interested in coding or Japan or anything? Those are kind of my two hooks. So yeah, I live in Japan like there's 7 years now. So my my stream and the Discord are mostly either coding or Japan related. Although the Discord I just started, so it's pretty empty right now. Like I just started streaming like this month, so probably my sixth stream or something. Such a nice place, yeah. I do love it. I mean, that's why I moved here. A lot of good food. My favorite part. Oh, thank you for the follow. Do you do any coding at all? Are you interested in coding? Just starting to code? Nice. Well, I've got way over 15 years. I've got 15 years with a FAANG company experience plus uh, game game dev before that, and just learning everything before that. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. Happy to share knowledge. Uh, and if you join the Discord, then you can ask me anytime. Especially like if you got like stuck on a problem or something and help working through it. That's pretty fun to help people with. But yeah, pick my brain. I'm happy to share knowledge. Can I suggest something too? Sure. Yeah, so think about the dead air while I wait for it to add. One thing I struggle with is your streaming skills is cool, but I suggest you put some graphic stuff on your channel. What do you think? Uh, how do I do that? And like, what do I mean, sure, I'd love to do that. What I did put a banner and I put a like icon and stuff. What up? Where do I do this and kick? I'm gonna open with try. I'll try it. Yeah, please. I appreciate it. Go kick.com and I go to view your channel. How do I do it? Creator dashboard or where do I go? Studio. I do have an Insta. Haven't done much with it yet. Um, I just feel like my streams haven't been super interesting yet because it's well me sitting here coding, and I haven't. I've gotten a couple chatters here and there, but I figured I wait a little bit before I start trying to like post clips. Oh, is this your Instagram handle? Let me see. I don't even know if I'm logged into Instagram on here. Let me see. I go look at your public facing thing. I can at least see your Instagram. So you can put it on stream if you want. I see all these graphics. Oh, is that what you do? You're like, oh, you're a professional graphics thing. Nice that you make these kind of things. Nice. Oh, sure. Once I figure out how to log in. Uh, Authenticator out.
And then they call the IDF, and the IDF is on their side, not on the side of the Americans.
Uh, I'm almost logged in. Okay. Now I should be able to follow you. Okay, cool. I think you'll follow. I don't have anything on there anymore. Yeah, I will. Oh, okay, we'll put that. Yeah, so I think you follow there. So yeah, I don't know anything about. I know very little about streaming. I'm kind of learning as I go. But I don't know. I've got to do this coding practice anyway, so just thought I'd stream it, see if I can make friends interested in coding and that kind of thing. Oh yeah, it's gonna count. And so if we've already got characters, then we can add it to our extra set. Okay, this is otherwise if it's one, delete it, otherwise remove it or decrement it. And okay, so if this is a important character, then if we still need it, if we don't need it, then add it to, we've got an extra one of them. If we only need one left, then we're basically consuming the last one and then removing it from the list of things that we still are looking for, and otherwise we're just removing the number. Oh, check your Insta. Okay. I got your messages. Oh, I see. You got a whole bunch of sessions. Here's your portfolio. You check out my work. I'll also to share my insights that I believe you'll appreciate. What do you think if we go to perfect art with your favorite character, and I'll also put some 3D touches in. It'll look dope for your stream, mainly for character will be your favorite. Oh, I see. Just reading through the different options. That's cool. I actually just uh, commissioned the if you want, I can also can link your stuff in the Discord for other people. Maybe somebody else wants. Especially like Frankie the bot. That one's cool. Stuff. So I think that's. Oh, and then we need to check if once we've done all that, if we don't have any more required characters, then we're done. So if required character size, got them all, then we're good. Then we've got at least our initial window. Yeah. In this case, it should be this. In fact, that might be a good place to just test this. Just see that we're actually doing everything. Actually, it's gonna we set best start, best end. Yeah, that'll actually best start equals end and best. Or sorry, equal end start. Let's see. Right, we're gonna set the character to this, but mess that up down here too. Output was the whole string. So either my substring is not working or this is did not find what I want. Yep, the whole string. Okay. I think 0 is right because the first character is an important one, but then somehow we messed this up. If target characters has oh right, we're just going through the whole thing. Oh no, we break here. I guess let's just look at the required character okay. After each moment. So we need A and B and C. We didn't delete the A, I think. So let's do the same kind of logic here, which is if we only need one of them, then delete it. And yeah, that matches what I wanted. We found this first window, A, B, and C, and we got all of them. Great. Okay. Oh, maybe, okay, can't see that, but AB all the way up to the, after the BEC is our first window. So now what we need to do is, every time we found our window, we need to move the left hand side until we find another valid character. So it's kind of pretty much this thing again, right? So this is where I don't know what the while loop is, but something. We're going to repeat this process. And also this one should be if and minus start is less than and like this at the oh I do okay. So if best start is null or the n minus the start is better than the start. So if we have a better one or if we have and now let's see what's I think we keep doing this until well, it's not until the end. We're gonna need to make a couple changes here. I think in the same way that we keep pushing end here, we're using end for our implementer, and we want to do the same thing here for start. But we won't need to set this to already be it. We don't need this. And then we can't say start equals 0. But if start has reached the length, then if we couldn't find a thing, then we are done with the outer loop. And we'll set the -1. If we get through this, at least once, if and less than start, then end equals start plus one. Which really only happen one time. And then here, I guess that same thing will actually get hit. That's okay. Once we've got a nice thing, we also have to just we have to remove the character that the start's at and move start forward. This is fun. Const start char equals s with start. If we've got extra characters, which isn't good. Const extras equals, and if we have extras, then we're going to remove it from the extras. Extras. Well, otherwise, required characters, we should set them to, we need one of these. But start char to, so we only in this case if we actually if we made it to the end and we have still required characters, that also means we're done. This will only get here if we actually found all of our characters. So required characters size is greater than 0, then we're done. We couldn't find the rest of the characters. And then this now should work. Pull off the start. We go one further down the start. So we go to we should be pointing over here. We'd be pointing at the D after the first set. And we're going to keep doing this again until we get to the B. And then once we do, we don't want to add it again though. It's required. I think only the first time we're searching want to do this, right? We find the start, find the first character that's valid. If it's the first time, this could be cleaner, but required characters, get how many are required, we delete it if it's 1, otherwise we set it to 1 less than 1. We only do that on the first one. And I guess it's another way started it. We can never set our end. Yeah. Well, the second time we go through this, it just move us to the B, and we won't add or remove anything because we already removed the A. Once we've done that, now we gotta go search for the other characters of the game. Okay. This actually looks like maybe solution. I guess we'll see what bugs we got. Oh, it's gonna call on the wrong side. Time really exceeded. Great. Well, one of these start and end required. Character maybe? See what we're going on. Infinite loop. I was worried about that. That doesn't look right. Doesn't look like it progressed the start forward. So what happens there? Oh, I did not increment start. There. That would help. Okay. So we got ODE somehow. Let's do the substrings when we get out of each spot. That was a valid one. Let's see where we're at. And they should all be our valid strings. That might have been the best ones, but well, that's wrong. What? I want start and end. Okay, so this one's right. That one's also what I expected, but then that's actually that's not what I expected. I expected it to be this one. So that makes me think we moved it forward to the B, and then we're like, oh, we're good. Which means I think that the required characters that we're like skipping over something. So let's just see what goes in here. The end when we're about to start the next loop. Yeah, so that's not right. We should have added an A. Extra characters get the where we're currently at. If extra character is greater than 0. That wasn't one of them. I'll remove one. Was there an A? There's no A in there, right? Yeah, so Um, so, okay, so for some reason, we're not adding this A back in. So console.log the start char and the extra characters. Putting it in there. Yes, we are. Why did we get an extra B and an extra C in there? It's required characters set up properly? Maybe that's the problem. Another thing. Oh, wait. We're filling it with all of them. Oh, that's smart. Okay. Okay, now we have an empty and we do have an A. The next one we find is this whole thing, which is what I expected. Good. Then we get rid of the B and we move to the C, which is good. We've got we now have no extra base words. That's this are these maps right? Because I don't that map is right. We just need a theme. This looks wrong. I can understand this one because we're able to get our we have a we need it. But then when we go here, well no, that one's maybe right. Wait. How did the C get in there? Oh, did I not move? I need to move N forward one too, right? Yeah. Well, not necessarily. So like we've got this case, right, where the end is sitting somewhere we want. We move the thing forward. I think somehow somebody put that C in there in the extras, and I'm trying to figure out why. Who can do that? This should only happen if we try to like do this. We try to like actually, we've already got the recovery characters. And actually, we just make this condition. So we actually don't want to come in here. If it's a and it's greater than 0, we still have things we need to put. Because in this case, we should have gone in there. That's the other one. Hey, passed. Okay, let's take out our console logs. Let's submit it. What's going on with this? Okay. And let's see if there's other cases we're missing. Okay, we'll use this case. I did A, B. Let's see what it does when we do this. I'm guessing like yeah, we hit the, well, wait. We need a single A. Oh. Guess I shouldn't do this. Well, maybe then I shouldn't even do this. Like I just send end to the start. That will cause us to add the character. Make it work. The problem what's happening is that like I hit the start here and then I set end to one more than that. But then that's actually not the full string. So it didn't break any of the other ones, but it still didn't fix this one. I think this is actually better, right? We set end to start. Could be a single character length, right? And what should have happened here is but the problem is we end up, oh, I put this up here, but I still need it down here because if we don't want to increment further, if we do it. So now what's happening is it gets to we clear out all the characters, then we do the increment, and then we do our check. And so now end is always one more than we actually wanted. So we need to break out earlier. But I still need it up here because I don't want to even enter the loop if we're already in the clear. Oh, and now it's completely broken up. What? Oh, yeah, I got this one. But what if, you tell me if I don't do this, everything's fine. Would that matter? Oh, if it's, sorry, if it's less than, or if it's equal to 0. Still, this breaks. Okay. What happened now? BA. We got to here. And we, oh, but we've got a C in there again somehow. Where are my constructs? How did the extra C get? I got it from, we had an extra C from here. How did we get an extra C? Oh, because we didn't. Yeah, because we didn't remove this. Or like we're starting the end again. Okay, if it's the first time, then we want to set them to the same. If it's the second time though, we need to increase ends. I don't think we need to take anything out though. We need to move this cursor forward. I think what's happening is we're starting at C again, so we're like, oh, we've got actually C, but actually we're just reading the same C at the same time. Okay, that worked for that. Okay, another test case, another edge, another problem. What did I do wrong now? BBA, and I want to find AB. So, and then what's the, we first find, well, I mean, there's your problem. We found BBA. Well, no, we found BBA. That's okay, because now we're gonna hopefully go an extra B, and then we found a BA. How come we didn't update? Because end reached. Wait. Yeah, okay, so this time it got all the way to the end. And we did find all the characters, but like end now equals the length. So I want to do all my checks before that's the length. Uh, end can't be past the end of the string. Shouldn't ever happen. So it didn't work. I think the string is string. Sorry, -1. Because length is past the end of the string. Indexes. Okay. All right. Did that do it? Nope. All right. What do we got? Um, so in order to find two A's and a B, we're gonna have to get all the way from 0 to here, which is right. And then we've got an extra B in there. So we go BAA, right? No. We ended up, yeah, because we forced pushed ourselves. This is so dirty. Otherwise, if we still have required characters, only then should we bump. Okay. So messy. I'll put limit data. This is my council logs. For that. Yay! We did it and we're right in the sweet spot. on efficiency. Memory, not so bad. Okay, we did it. Not the cleanest. We spent time cleaning up, but who wants to do that? Boring. I don't even know if this counts. So, copy that into the Discord. So if anybody wants to see the answer, we're there. Okay. Sign off. Good day.